double, let's get trouble. And put your hands together for today's moderator, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. S A Anand, founder and chief trainer of SSA Academy, India's best strategist, influencer, author, corporate trainer, life and business coach, the motivational speaker known worldwide. Put your hands together to Mr. S A Anand. S A Anand, can I have you on stage, sir? Over to you, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming here all the way. It's a great moment here, and we all have come here for a great reason. And welcome all of you here. And the most important thing, before I start this, I have a question. Can I ask a question to all of you before we start? Yeah. 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 Mr. Patil. Yeah. Call.
Check. We have Mr. Patil with us. Can we have you on stage, sir? Mr. Babu Patil, can we have you on stage, please? I apologize for missing out your name.
Yeah.
Can I have you on stage, please? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a bigger round of applause. Over to S A Anand. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you.
Okay. How many of you have humiliating experience? Before we start the discussion, I will take 2 minutes. How many of you have humiliating experience when you play against a child, small child, video game? How many of you have humiliating experience when you play against child? The child always wins. Why? Because the child is smarter, is younger, more energetic. Why the child always wins? Sir, why child always wins? More focus. Can I have the mic, please? Mic. Yeah. Why child wins, sir?
The reason the children's ever, they are more focused.
They're more focused. Okay. Any other answer? Anybody else? This is a game changer questions. This question will make in India. Believe me. Yes, sir. No fear of losing. Wow, that's a great answer, but it's still not close to. Yeah, anybody else? Yes, sir. Come here. If Modi ji wants to create Make in India, we need to have energy. Run and come here, sir. Please come. Run and come. Run and come here. Come here, sir. Run. Make in India is for somebody who's energetic with a great mindset. Yeah.
Child always have the most enthusiastic.
I see a lot of enthusiasm in you also at the same time. So give a big hand for him. Give a big hand. Yeah. Child wins because he has played the game before. Very simple thing. He played the game before, so he knows the rule ahead. Why Modi ji is going to become successful? Because he has played the game before in Gujarat, so he knows the rule ahead. That's the reason this Make in India is going to become super successful, I'm telling you. Gujarat he has proved, so he's going to prove also in India. Give a big hand for him before we start. He's a great leader. All of you are a great leader. See, the most important thing is, okay. So now, I'll start the discussion. First question I have great respect for you, Shastriji. And the first question I have to you. I believe Modi ji is just like a Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs has suffered quite a lot in his childhood. Modi ji suffered quite a lot in his childhood. Steve Jobs, sold bottle. Modi ji sold tea. So Steve Jobs became a great leader, great modeler. Modi ji became a great modeler. What do you have to say about it? I just have a request. I want an answer from your heart, and don't want a diplomatic answer. We give a big hand. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. I think the hallmark of a great leader is his ability not only to build and articulate on a vision, but also at the same time to be able to have the understanding of the big picture. And I think in that sense, to be a game changer, you have to be able to think out of the box. And any great leader, whether it may be in politics or business, has to be able to think out of the box. I remember when I was heading Apple for South Asia,
Wow.
I had an opportunity to meet him once, and in Cupertino in the US. And at that time, Apple was launching the Apple TV, which is an Apple product. And I remember he spoke about the Apple TV product, and he asked his R&D team to come up with a product which is able to work efficiently for consumers. And the remote turned out to be the most important device, because you're sitting in your living room, you're sitting on your bed, and that's the device you hold. And what is essential is what he asked them, and the R&D team came up with a remote which had 62 buttons. And he said that's not going to work. You don't complicate, you simplify. And eventually, to cut a long story short, he designed a device on the Apple TV which has just 3 buttons. And he said essentially, if you break it down to the ground level, what is needed on a remote control is start, stop, and flip. So that's what he did. So I think clearly what I learned from him, and I think any business leader, any great leader would do, is to be able to simplify complicated problems. And in that, I think if there is a leader who is able to do that, not only will he be a game changer, but he will be able to lead and demonstrate success over a period of time.
What about the flip side of it? That's a one side. Give a big hand for it. Flip side of it, I asked you about Mr. Modi. That's Apple. What about Mr. Modi? Do you believe that he will become a game changer? He is a game changer. Yeah.
Well, I think any leader, who has the ability to think out of the box, can be a game changer. The country has a lot of expectation from our Prime Minister. And I hope, like so many others, that he's able to bring to India the change which we have been waiting for the last 60, 70 years.
Oh, fantastic. Give a big hand for him.